Oh, it's all steamy. It's all steamy. I should really shut that. Hello everyone. Hi. Make sure that it's the most up to date we can do. Right. Sound check. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh. Michael, why is everything steaming up? It's because I'm hot. It's because I'm boiling. Can I shut that door down?
This one. You want the kids out?
Yeah.
Woman's.
Go on.
Let's go.
Thank
Coffee.
you.
Winston.
Alright, fine. Just leave them. Just leave them. Yeah, that's fine. Hello, hello everyone. Can see me, hear me. Let's have a look who's here, shall we? Is it Mystic Berry? Just gonna call you Berry, babe. Hello, my love. Cynthia, Debbie Ann, Leslie. Hello, hello, Laura. Hello. Pink jumper. I know. I decided to dress for the occasion and get some fluff. It's like a really vintage kind of 80s vibe going on. I love it. Absolutely bloody love it. I'm going to have to plug you in actually just in case because I don't trust batteries. Here we go. Here we go. Sandra, hello, hello. I'm going to put some gloves on because... Oh, I'm going away tomorrow for my 10-year wedding anniversary. I'm so excited. But I feel like I'm going to be a bit messy today and I really don't want to ruin my hands and my nails. I haven't done anything with my nails, but so the plan is to put these on first because they're really heavy duty and then put pink ones over it, you know, keep with the pink vibe. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Tell me everything. Everything. I have some friends at the moment in, I think it's, I'm going to put some of this on just to, you know, lube it up. I have some friends in Venice at the moment. I think they might have landed, I'm not sure. I don't know where they're at. But they are going to be consuming copious amounts of alcohol and have threatened to come on this live and terrorise me. I will let you know if I get abuse. Don't worry. I'll handle it. They're just being quintessentially British and inebriated. So I am on I'm on guard for that, I'll be honest. I think most of them will forget that they had ever said anything. They'll be so consumed with their little holiday. Paper and, is that pigment? Paper, pigment? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Love the gloves. Thanks. I'm going with the pink vibe. I've got a cup of tea as well. Cynthia doing great except for a lot of heat and humidity. Oh, honey, I get it. I'm wearing 2 pairs of gloves because the blue ones, or the green ones, sorry, are really thick, reliable. They're really decent, and I'm very like handsy. The pink ones, which is the colour we need, is very thin, very unreliable, and tears when you look at them wrong. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I will put 2 pairs on, probably over the top. I am going to open a window though because although it's wet here, I'm boiling. Okay. Cool. Happy 10th anniversary. I know, 10 years. It's unreal. I'm going to straighten you up a little bit. 10 years, guys. Wow, where does the time go? Seriously, where does it go? Okay. I'm going to take you through, actually, what art materials we've got to look forward to. We've got all of our sketchbooks here. I'm going to get this pencil only, and I'm going to take this little one out. I'm going to swatch on this one. Some pinks just in case. Always good to be prepared. Plus I need to use this little thing, so yeah, I'm going to swatch on these. So I've got a few of these little Moleskine softbacks. I've got a number of them, and I think they're going to be great for, you know, swatching, things like that. I might put one in my bag actually. Remind me. Right. Remind me I need to do that. Remind me. I'm in a lot of pain, by the way, so if I'm not as like crazy as I usually am, I'm just in excruciating pain. I'm riding the Red Dragon ladies, and I'm telling you now, oh, sorry, I'm not doing well with it, I'll be perfectly honest. Not doing well with it. Any men on this live, apologise, but you know, it's what it is. Get over it. Yeah, it's excruciating, so I'm really sorry, hang on. Okay, it's wavering, it's passing. Okay, so we are so close to the A4 being finished. Did we make a decision about doing a massive sketchbook tour stack? So obviously when I finish the A4, I'll then obviously finish the A3 and subsequently A5. This doodle thing is not going to get finished within this stack. It is quite large and very restrictive. So I probably won't get that done in that time. It'll take too long. Do we make a decision? It's pink day, not red day. Honey, I know, the irony has not lost on me. Yeah, I know. My condolences. I hope you feel. I'll be fine. It's just Mother Nature being an absolute twat bag. I'll be honest. Isn't it? You know, nothing special going on here, ladies. Nothing special going on here. It was just I'm a very just can't handle it. I'm weak. Just a moaning mini. Okay, ladies. Pink. Right. I got some craft paper that was donated by Sophie, Lazy Tech Head. She's donated some for the crafting selection for the school. We're still getting in some donations, and I want to do a full video when we have them all. So to those of you who donated, you're a legend. The kids are going to love it, and I'll get you some. I'm going to do a video on it and everything. It's all going to a charity called FOSS, which is Friends of Seascale School. They're going to oversee all of the donations that I received, and other people are getting in as well. It's just immense. It's just growing arms and legs. It's a beautiful thing. So I will get you more information on that so that you can actually see where your contributions have gone and who it's helped. It's just a beautiful thing. Emotional thing. Right, try not to cry, Elise. Jesus, you're only like 10 minutes in. But seeing as it's paint night, I did see, and I've just taken a sample because it is obviously for a donation, but I did see this and I couldn't let it pass, could I? Could I? Look at it. Look at that. Sparkly. I've got these papers as well. This was in the pile. There's stacks of them, so I don't feel too guilty, but we're going to be doing something with this tonight. I have got some pre-mixed acrylic paints I haven't really worked with in a while, but I love that they're quite chunky, quite gritty. I've got some Neo 2s, pencils, and obviously, famously, our inks. A lot of people have been asking about how the alcohol and the acrylic ink combined is faring up, which is this one. It has split, but I think that looks nice, and it's kind of coming back together. Give it a good shake, but we're going to see how this is fared up. Yeah, I mean, it's doing all right, it seems. So in those colours though, we've got this neon, we've got obviously Tree Pink 2, Tree Pink 1, which is the straight Daleroni magenta, and we've also got the Amsterdam acrylic ink rose, I think it's called, what's it called? Quinacridone Rose Light. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I've also got some watercolour out of this because you know I love this palette, absolutely loving it at the moment. And we'll mix our pinks with that. So we've got a selection, guys. I was going to do oil pastel, and do you know what, I still might for the chunkiness. But again, you know how wet things can get over here. So it's about drying time. I always find that with the lives that I do, I get so into it like I normally would, that sometimes the drying times are a bit dodgeroni and we never end up finishing a task. So let me catch up on these pinks. Yeah, pink jumper. Yeah, this, do you know what? This is an 80s vintage jumper, and I think it's so bloody gaudy. It's just a bit of me, this, isn't it? Slice of me. All it's missing is a few sort of speckly bits, and we'll be on. Right, here we go. Doing great, except the humidity. Oh, Sandra, who knitted the interlock sweater. Sandra, right, this, I got this off Vinted. I don't know whether you're in the UK, but in the event that you're not, Vinted's like a little online eBay essentially, but basically people sell their pre-loved stuff on there, and I got this off there, a vintage jumper. It's obviously handmade, I think. It must be. No shop would sell this. Yeah, I can see it's all hand knitted, I think. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's so outrageous. Do you want to see it all completely? I'll show you. Pardon the green shorts. I don't know whether they actually go. Do you like it? It's quite long as well. It's I just thought we've got to wear that tonight, haven't we? I did have a pink bow in my hair and it was massive. And I loved it, but then I started to feign and wave it, and I felt that it wasn't reflective of my mood in general. So we had to abandon the bow. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I will. I promise, Cynthia, I will. Hi everyone, almost forgot about live. Missy, you've not missed anything. I'm just, generally feeling sorry for myself. So you're all good in the hood. I think we should go from big to small. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, look at this. First of all, let me whinge about this for a second. Right, my little houses, remember? Look at that. Look at that. So if we can actually, can we fix this now? Can we though? I'm going to fix this now because it's bugged me. It's been bugging me, guys. Yeah, I'm going to fix it now. Oh, who reads books? I love a book. I do love a book. I go through phases. I can read a chunky novel in a couple of days, with the right story, the right conditions. And my friend introduced me, oh my god, Corpse Colour, straight in with Corpse Colour, what on earth? See, it's just like the universe is out to get me. Oh, it's made it slightly worse. What's it called? My genre of book reading is that coming up? Oh, it is. Oh, that's good. This makes my life so much easier. Oh, it's come right up. How did I not know that? No. What am I saying? My brain is honestly like foggy. Okay, we'll just have to commit to that bit then. We'll commit to that bit. What am I saying? Oh yeah, the book. Oh. The book that I was told to read is I got it on a Kindle. I love my Kindle, right? It's called Fourth Wing. Now, the genre of book that I would normally reach for is true crime or crime related stuff, psychological, mystery. I like that kind of thing. Just gonna put a bit of corpse colour in. It seems to cover up any whatever a bit more. Right. I'm just gonna put some colour in there, and then I'm gonna just whack that up there and just shove a bit in there. I cannot believe I did that. So yeah, Fourth Wing is what it's called, and it's a series of books that has literally got a shit ton of fan art and everything else. Not something I'm into, I'll be honest, but I'm in love. One of the girls that's actually gone away on this Benner's holiday, she was the one that got me into it, and she's obsessed. So we've got a little book club going on. She absolutely loves it. Actually, she is the one that was in the lake with me that day, that crazy one. She is great. She's so much fun. It's good to have people like that in your life, I'll be honest. That looks better, doesn't it? I don't know why it did that. I literally don't know. It's coming through a bit. Don't think it matters, I'll be honest. Right, let that dry properly and keep the sheet there for that. Cool. Marvellous. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. My brain is malfunctioning. Right, okay. Get your shit together, Liz. Come on. Stop being a little knob. Right, what are we saying now, Cynthia? I love books, I hoard them. Yes, I have heard a lot of books, but I haven't read that one. Me too, I've never read fantasy, but it must be a good one. Well, the thing is, I've never read fantasy either. It's not something I would reach for again. It's more, thrillers, that kind of thing. Love them. In fact, one of my favourite writers is a guy called Chris Carter. My favourite books of his is called The Gallery of the Dead. Why are we not surprised? And it's a fantastic book. It's a really easy read. You don't need to think too much. It's just fantastic. Not saturated with characters where I need to remember like a million names. It really is he's a great writer. He's done quite a number of books. So Chris Carter, love him. My mother-in-law likes Chris Carter as well, so she'll get books, I'll get books, and we just sort of, share in that respect. Marvellous. Well, let's just get started, shall we? Let's stop pissing around. So this fantasy, yes, so it's basically about dragons and such likes. Just a little FYI about today's sort of subject matter. We're going to go straight in for comfort, and that is we're going to go in with some just a straight across the page landscape. It's a really good composition that I go to when I have no specific idea in mind. I find it a really easy composition. So I'm not sat there going, well, should it be there, should it be there? I literally just straight across the page and then figure it out from there. Works for me, guys. So if ever you get stuck on, want to create, just find that go-to thing. It's just brilliant for me. So I'm just going in with a bit of ink. This is the Daler-Rowney Magenta. Untouched, ladies. So yeah, this book is great. I've literally read over 50% of it now. Only started yesterday. So honestly, it's great. It's so great, so addictive, and it's a really easy read. The only criticism I would have, because my memory is so bad, as I'll more than likely demonstrate so fabulously to you this evening, they refer to each character, there's quite a number of characters, but they do refer to each character by both their first and second name, depending on who's saying what, and you've really got to pay attention to that. I think, though, as soon as it's sort of locked in, it's fine, but, when you're trying to ingratiate yourself into characters and stuff, it can be a bit labour sim. So yeah. We've never done like a colour before, have we? Never done a colour before. Like a colour live. Is everyone else creating, by the way? Are you just like, are you cooking or are you get ready? Also, I started this evening a bit earlier than I normally would. Usually it's between 7:30 and 8 that I would normally start when, you know, kids are in bed or people get home from work and have eaten. The reason I had chosen to start a bit later was because the light and everything else, and I've still got some packing to do for tomorrow. So excited. Although I would not have chosen to go on my 10-year wedding anniversary feeling the way I do, but here we are, guys. We're gonna power through. I have not used this in such a long time, so excited. Leslie, I'm working with oil pastels. See, I was thinking about oil pastels this evening. I still might, but I just wanted to do a full monochrome situation. I've never done it before. Winston, what are you doing, buddy? Huh? You can't see the people. We are creating, my love. Right, should I think I probably should. I'll keep this pink up here. Let's have a look. Let's try that for a minute. And let's see what this one's about. Oh, this one's a nice pink. Let's see if the tonage is different. It's not, but that's okay. I like the fact that it's opaque and that's what, yeah, that's nice. That is lovely. Okay. I'm just making marks at this point, guys, literally. I'm not doing anything special in like planning it. I was going to plan it out. In fact, what I was going to do was I wanted to look up people's thingy of pink. You know, what's it called? You know, like a red's for anger or love. What's pink for kind of thing. You know, and have like a little did you know about that, but I never did. I never got around to it today. Cause I'm useless. I'm not. I'm just I should be kinder to myself. Be kinder to yourself. Right, need to get some of this neon pink in. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to get some pencils. They've come back in stock actually. These pencils are from Jackson Art, and they are the neon, or are they neon or fluorescent? I don't know the difference between the two. I feel like one is attracted to that kind of like blue light, or that light, I think that might be fluorescent, mightn't it? Oh, look at that, ladies. Ooh! Love it. Winnie, can you sort your life out, please, honey? Sorry if you hear like him just having a meltdown behind me. He's seeking attention. Little Winnie. Mummy loves you. Stop it. Oh, this is nice. It looks like absolute crap, but I love it. I love these. Can you see? Is it coming up as well in on there? Ooh. Yeah, that pink is absolutely stunning though, isn't it? Right, where's my little swatchy thing? Where did I put? Oh, there. Are you wanting in there, Winston? Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I'm just going to do like a little straight across situation. Just for a crayon. There we go. The reason I'm doing that is because I will make a note. I'm just making a little note, and I will work into this and just see if I can't make it into something fabulous. It's easier to work stuff out on a small scale because I really do feel that there's mileage in this right now, so I'll leave that to dry. Right, cool. That'll do on that one. Are the dogs going away with you? No, Laura, they're not. They are going into kennels. It's a lovely kennels here that we have in the countryside. So they've got masses of fields to just run around in, and they're separated, which is what we love, because Ruby's a bit of a live wire. She's not aggressive, but she is so she is a lot as a dog. That other dogs really find it very hard to be in her presence. And I'll be honest, I'm her mother, I love her, but I feel the same sometimes. Ooh. Okay, don't know what that's about, but we're keeping it anyway. So no, they're not coming with us. Well, sometimes you just need a break sometimes, do you know what I mean? I love them, but they're on me all the time. Constantly on me. Well, yeah. Yeah, they're just on me all the time. So sometimes I just need like, calm down, go away. Feeling very low energy. I do apologise. I'm probably a right little bore. I'm going to get some of these, that's not pink at all, is it? Right, let's try and pink it a little bit up. It's a little bit better, I suppose. I'm just swatching stuff at this point, guys. I'm literally just going in and swatching stuff randomly. I need some, you know what I'm saying, contrast. It's all very flat. I need a break from the kids. Yeah. My kids are dogs, obviously, so I have the utmost respect for those who have human children, really do. Honestly. Medals should be given out to you guys. Is that him? Right. I'm going to let that dry, but I do feel I need so much more contrast, and I do feel that the only way I'm going to get that is oil pastel. I'll be honest, because I need that. It needs a lot more than what it's given me. Right, dry. Now, dry now. Right. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this should have dried a bit. Okay. No, not at all. Hasn't dried at all. Baking paper, I think, is what's needed. Is there some in there? There is, for a moment. Is it needed though? No, it is needed. Okay, hang on. I've got an idea. You can go in there. Oh, I'm just not chewing on sauce about it. And you can go in there, because I know you're not going to stick. Cool. Where's that clip? Where did I put it? Is it on there? Okay, do that. What was I thinking about the other day? What was it, guys? Well, obviously, right, so we have got some, what they called, oh my god, my brain is such an absolute tit in a bloody jar. What are these called? And they're wet. Watercolour pencils. Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to do a little swatchy session quick. Where's that book actually? No, that's still really wet. Ooh. Okay. Let's swatch some of this up quick. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Ah, that sky. Do you know when I did that not long ago, but when I still see it, it still makes me all giddy. Okay, so what's this? Carmine pink in Inktense. Let's get a little brush, a sec. No, Now that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. I'll leave that for a sec. Let's do something here. Right, what we're going to do, guys. Straight across the page in some fashion, do some fields in this one actually. Let's go absolutely crazy, shall we? And each section be a different field. So let's get some stripes in there. Orchid. I don't use this one so much, to be fair. So Faber-Castell pencil sharpener, but I don't use it very often, I'll be honest. Oh, that's not too bad actually. My husband bought it for me. Oh darling, he is so cute. Cool. Right, so that's that bit. Well done, Lace. Now we need this section. So as we get back, it's usually lighter. So I'm going to go with this one. Let's have a look at this. That is the most beautiful candy pink in the world. Oh my god. That's not a reflection of that colour at all, is that? Okay. Right. I'm just going to go for it. Nice. I don't usually use watercolour pencils, and for the life of me, I don't know why, because every time I do, I always find such a great use for them. You know, I always think, oh yeah, you are just delightful, but for some unknown reason, yeah. Does any of you use, what's it called? What are these again? Oh my god, I want to slap myself at this point. Watercolour pencils. Oh, beautiful ground. Can you move the microphone closer to you? Yeah, sure. I can indeed. Thing is that go up? Is that better? Let me have a look, because it kind of can't see the output on this. Yeah, so that's high. Capture device is high. Okay. Is that better? Is that better? Oh. Yes, brilliant. Thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, if I don't know what I sound like because I have to switch it off. Yeah, Leslie loves Inktense. I know, babe. I know. I've just tried to colour with the wrong thingy. I love Inktense. But yeah, does any of you use watercolour pencils? I wish I did more, I'll be honest. What's that? What is that? Mark? Yeah. Did you grab chocolate? I don't know. Yeah, do you guys... it's much clearer. Oh, brilliant. Do you use watercolour pencils in like a really meaningful way? If so, how? What's this one? Oh. Won't be a sec, I need to get chocolate. You get it. I'm just gonna shut it now. So annoying. Yay! You know that way where you got a proper craving.
I'll shut this one as well.
Yeah, please, thank you. We've got butterscotch green and black's never had this one before. Leslie uses them all. Mm. Oh. Mm. 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 Quite nice. Oh, so these are the creature colours. Wow. First of all, it's not really pink. It's called English red, but they're mixed, so I get it. I didn't rate the creature colours, I remember that at all. You need a big mountain of chocolate and Feminettes. I know, Laura. I need you to live around the corner, babe, because I feel like that's something you're going to have in stock. We'll make do with ibuprofen, prayer, and green and blacks. I think. Oh my god. You have no idea how good this is. I'm so sorry, it's probably the worst live I've ever done. Missy, I got an inexpensive mic, lapel mic on Amazon that connects to my phone. It works great. Haven't made a video yet. Ooh! But my intention is to start making YouTube videos. It's going to be pretty unedited. But I'm going to go for it. Missy, please do it. Seriously, do it, Missy. I've seen your stuff on Instagram. It's absolutely beautiful. We need more of us. And you'll always be supported, do you know that? Do it. Starting YouTube was the best thing I ever did. And you'll be great. You'll be so good. Ask me any questions. I can't say I know it all. Believe me, I don't. But in terms of kind of like your rough and ready creative channel, I'm your gal. What have we got now? Really? Does Feminex work then? I think I've taken ibuprofen and like my husband's probably giving me a bit of codeine and I'm feeling a bit like great about myself now, so it's probably got some opiates in there somewhere. I was in literally about 20 minutes before the live was due, which was why I was slightly late, so I'm ever so sorry. I was on the rug in a fetal position. Like a right drama queen. I feel great now. Drugs. Love a drug. I prefer the green and blacks. I'm going to go and get them. Wait there. No, my love. You can't come in, Peanut. Alright. Are you coming in, Willie? Make up your mind. You'll be here for 5 seconds. Oh, shouldn't be moving about. I'm going to get some of that though, Laura. And a giant dairy milk. Oh. Yeah, baby. A giant dairy milk. So, the trick is, I find... What was that noise? is to try and keep the integrity of the scratchy marks, which I love, but also get a bit of colour on the go. Oh, that's beautiful. Right, don't touch it, Elise. Right, get rid of that bit. Love that. Love, love. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so happy now I've got chocolate. I'm not really big on Freddo right now. What's going on? Missy, thank you. I'm so grateful for this community here. Oh, don't, Missy. I'm serious. I'm so emotional today. You're more than welcome, babe. You are absolutely more than welcome. It's Laura's fault. I just blame everything on Laura at this point. She gets it. If I buy something, I did buy something, I'd be like, Laura requested a pink video. She didn't. It's a total lie, but he doesn't know that. Karen Dash. So, I feel like these pinks. Why? Why am I not using these watercolour pencils more? Tell me this. That's why. Goes away. Literally, poof, disappears. Oh, is that seeping into that? Nah, sorry. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, feathers. I've got to write that down somewhere. Now, guys. It's my fault, guys. Oh, she's such a little trooper, that woman. Honest to God. Right, this is the vision I have for everything. Imagine, just vision it. Just imagine that, or even, you know what I mean? Guys, just saying. Literally, I'm so emotional right now. You need to get a grip of yourself. What is going on with you? Jesus, word. This stuff is not my vibe, but I appreciate it nonetheless for its iridescent quality. But this stuff, I feel like I'm going to use that in the A5 because we can get more bits out of it then. So I'm going to do that. This though, love it. Inktense is my favourite thing ever, I'll be honest. Oh, oh, this is the charcoal. Do you remember the charcoal, guys? Although it does, that looks really, really nice though. Oh, it's horrible to use. Can't even handle the use of that. Oh, right. But the colour is beautiful. The colour is pretty. This is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. It's not for everyone, and it looks somewhat like shit, but in a good way. It's shit in a good way. What's this one? Hot Red. Now, I remember Hot Red being just life-changing. I'm going to let this dry for a second and swatch this quick because my brain has moved on quite quickly. Hot Red, literally. Those of you who don't know Inktense, guys, you're missing out. I'm a massive Inktense fan. Just saying. You know, for those of you who want those lines gone, gone. I do know they can eat through. Certainly this paper is absolutely shocking, which is why it's pencil only, but here's me, still trying to, look at the eating away, eat. Still trying to bend the rules. Right. Elise, stop using water on that. You know she hates it and has an absolute bloody meltdown. Yes, I know. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do some of this now. I think this is going to be cute there. I really needed this actually. I always say that when I come on live. I think I'm probably going to do regular lives. Probably like, I'm going to do a new schedule anyway. As soon as there's going to be a month delay between me posting the schedule and actioning it because I have a Patreon video that I'm going to pop on Patreon. It's like a big workshop. That's going to be soon actually. I wanted it it was meant to be done 2 weeks ago, I'll be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that first and then I'm going to post a new schedule and that will be actioned a month from that post. We'll do like a little countdown and a deadline thing as well. I'm really excited about it, and that will have steady lives on that one, because I'm getting a day job, a grown-up job again, and it's to accommodate that really. Okay, nice. I'm going to keep these patches just because, you know, I can. Now we need to figure out what we're doing with the sky. I'm thinking white. I need a white, don't I? Wait there. Hello, my babies. Monochrome isn't usually my thing because although I love colour, I like how colour reacts to each other. Do you know what I mean? I like how colour changes depending on what it's next to, you know. I just find that a really nice experience, and I love experimenting with that as well. But doing monochrome, I feel like, although tonally, what is that one? Hazelnut and currant. Oh, is that dark chocolate though? 60%. Oh. Oh, glasses. Absolute glasses. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Although, tonally, these aren't typically best friends. Oh, too dark actually, lied to you. Too dark. Right, I'll keep those two there. A minute, way too dark. Oh. Really offended my mouth that good. Jesus. I like the clash. Do you know what I mean? Do you know how some things just clash? I love the clash. And not the band. Oh, I don't even think I need a bit of that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. It's like I planned it, which I didn't. I love this piece actually. Mileage, guys. Mileage. Everything at the bottom of here is already pink because of our last. Okay, enough of that. Get more of that in. Oh, I've really laid it on thick, haven't I? Oh wow. Okay. The thing about this sometimes I find is you find marks in there and you're like, oh, don't go near them, don't touch them. I've got to continuously practice that. Like that bit, love. No reason, just love it. No explanation needed. Okay, now, do I want that in there? I'm going to say no. But do I want to get a bit of this in there? I'm going to say yes. Or I feel like that's a bit too dark, personally. Does that constitute a pink? Not really, but we're here now. Is that a pink? That's definitely not a pink, but again, these are Neo 2s, by the way. Love them. Okay, this is definitely a pink. This is still wet. Oh, come on, dry. Why don't you just dry? Get over it. You're gonna dry. You might as well crack on and dry. Balls. Okay, wicked. That's a nice pink actually, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's cool. should I cut, guys, should I cut out a sun out of this? Or even another type of craft paper? Not the stripe, that was ridiculous. How that colour? Shall I? What do we do? I feel like I want to leave this because I'm really happy with some of the spaces I've created. This is not good, but I can't really do much until it dries. So I'm going to plonk this on the floor. This is my issue, is that I just saturate everything so much. Okay, let's see this then. I'm going to, do a little, it's going to be a bit thicker than usual because I love chunkiness. Oh, can't believe I'm going away tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm going to eat good food. I'll do some shorts, take you along for the ride. Why not? There might be times where, you know, I'm slightly inebriated. You'll be alright. Balls. Oh, a bit more white. There we go. Cool. Usually what I'll do with this sort of thing is just ground. Yeah, it's all just about grounds at this point, guys. Grounds. And then I would, oh no, it's starting to rain. I would usually let that dry. So I'm going to do that. This actually dries dead fast because it is acrylic. If you hear the rain behind me, it should pass. Only other issue with being in a sunroom, when it's not sunny, problem. And when it is sunny, still problem because it's boiling. Okay, where's the next one? Let's do a pencil situation in here whilst we're waiting, because I do need to fill this up. Have we made a decision about what we're going to do vis-a-vis the sketchbook tools, guys? What are we doing? Shall I just tool them as I finish, or shall I wait and do the stack? Because the stack, I feel, will be an epic video. What do you think? What shall I do? I do need to mix pink a little bit more because there's thousands of different tones of pinks, and I feel like, there we go, we could get some, like an all pink palette. Imagine that, guys, an all pink palette. Yes. Love Neo 2s as well. They're so chunky and you can just really lay them down. Can you hear it now? Oh, I'm so sorry. Mother Nature's just in all of our business today. Cow. We're just trying to have fun down here, and you're just being a little tart about it all. Update on the acrylic ink mixed with alcohol. It's gone very, very gloopy. I really like it personally, but it has gone extremely gloopy. Oh. Okay. I'm not worried about this actually being on this paper because it is so thick. It's not actually going to go through the paper. You know, the paper won't eat through or it'll just sit on top, so I'm not really worried about that, but I am going to rub this in. It is very opaque, which is what I'm all about. I'm gonna use a bit of that white to make a bit more of a mess, because, well, why not? It sounds cozy. It is cozy. It is nice. Mark and I, we love the sound of it. It's really, really calming. Certainly when you're in bed, because our bedrooms are literally just on this part of it, and your windows open, you can hear it coming off there. It's really, really lovely. Not when you're trying to watch a movie though, even with the doors shut, problems. Cool. Yeah, like that. Cynthia, I think either one you choose would make a great sketchbook video. Thanks, Cynthia, that's so lovely. See what I mean? See about these gloves? That's why I'm wearing 2 gloves. Literally, the integrity of these are so shocking. I love the sound of the rain, it's so relaxing. It is actually quite nice, to be fair. To be all dry and cosy. I do need a new cup of tea though. Where's my husband? That poor man. Honest to God, that poor man. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Where's the glue? Let's get some of this involved. I feel like we could do a bit collage, shall we? Glue. One moment. I'll rinse this out as well, and I'll put this on the side as a like. I'll get the glue. One moment. Spot of Mod Podge. Spot of Mod Podge. Right, I'll just rinse these brushes out. Laurie! Hi, Laurie! Yay! How the devil are you doing? I'm going to take us through what we've done in a mo anyway, Laurie, so you can just skip it to now, like the live, if you haven't already. If you haven't, you won't hear me say that anyway, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh! God. Okay, actually, altogether these are looking really, really good. I think as a concept, do you know what I mean? Oh my God. Yeah, she's got a thing, yeah. So I will take you through what we've done in a minute, Laurie. Catch you up. Who's saying what now? Looks like a clothesline. Oh, it does actually. Honestly. You know I love collage, but collage doesn't love me. That's how I feel about it. One day I will master the technique and find my own way. I think the thing with it, right, isn't that I can't necessarily do collage. My thing is that I haven't figured out how I want to do it. You know, a way that I'm like, yeah, that's exciting. That's the thing with me, I feel. Right, let's okay, cool. Do that. I'd rather doing a bit of collage in this sketchbook, because other than the fact that it's absolutely shit, this sketchbook is is shocking. It really is. It's just annoying. I am actually going to put a bit of it in there as well. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that because we can. Ooh. Love this. Sorry, can you see that? Silly car. Soz. Just like all the way down the bottom of the bloody camera. Which isn't helpful, is it? No. I do like clashing pinks together. That's definitely. I think I like clashing colour together, period. But I do think that there's something in a more monochrome approach to it. I quite like the idea. What's that? Get rid of that bit. I don't even know. Okay, wicked. Doesn't need to be perfect. Cool. Hopefully that colour will come back a little bit more vibrant than it is now. Okay, let's see if we can't. Right. Get you over there again. Loving this actually. See, the less I care about the sketchbook, the better I feel about like a really weird. Now I know this looks like a fish without a tail, so Laura, don't even start with me, babe. I've seen it already. Taking the wind out of your sails. No, you're lying. I can literally see her coming for me like, fish. It looks like a fish without a tail. Way ahead of you, babe. Way ahead of you. Bit too much glue, isn't it, Elise? Yeah. I'll be putting down art material like you know. Cool. Right, where's that fish with no tail? This. Oh. I'm seeing things already. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Looks cute. Okay. Cool. The glue's obviously mixed in with that, so I'll just do that. Cool. Sorry about the rain. Oh. Yeah, good. Love that. I wish I had more pinks in this. Oh. Yes, I am getting a bit of a downpour there. It sounds worse than it actually is, I think. because of obviously it clashing down on the ceiling. Cat. Hi, Cat. We're over in Canada and we're getting the same weather. Yeah, I know. It's an absolute bloody nightmare. Hi, Cat. How are we doing, my lovely? Hello, I'm Texas visiting my grandkids. Wanted to check in and say hi. Pig! Hi, Cat. Hi to Cat's grandkids if you're there. How's the weather in Texas? Better than what we're having here. Honestly. To be fair, it's been so absolutely hot. Do you know how hot it's been? For anywhere else in the world who is used to hot weather, you would think that I'm weak and pitiful, which I am. But it was so hot the other week that I put a wet towel in the freezer, and that's what I was using as my duvet. That's what I was sleeping under, a frozen towel, because it was that hot. The thing is, it's awful when you get heat in the UK. The UK is built for colder weather. So when we do get heat, there's no escape. We don't have aircon. The houses are literally designed to keep heat in, so there's no escape there. It's just a very uncomfortable time. My granddaughter, Cambria, says hi. My granddaughter, oh, Cambria. I thought you said Cumbria. I'm so sorry. Cambria says hi. Hi! How you doing? You good? What you up to? Tree Luster. Who's Tree Luster? I'm very conscious that I have potentially a group of inebriated women in Benidorm who might remember the live is happening. They're my friends, so if I get a torrent of abuse, don't worry. I'm just very conscious. But how is everyone doing? I love the name Cambria. Am I saying Cambria right? Am I She loves to paint with me. Crab Sketch. Hi! Oh, loves to paint with me. Oh. I've got my nephew soon, Aubrey. Aubrey's featured on one of my videos. He is his own man. That's really all we can say about the little fella. He is absolutely his own man. That is beautiful. Don't touch that. So I'm really excited. Yes, you were saying it correctly. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Kat, you'll need to show me some of the creations that you create together. Would love to see them. Definitely. I'm so excited to get some collage done. Although, maybe I could do it on that one. Yeah, right, let that one dry because I'm quite happy with that one actually. What I am going to do is pick up this A5 and maybe add some of this to that. I feel like. Okay, let's just do it and see where we're at. And do maybe some strips. Some strippage. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to commit. Commit, Elise. Come on. Okay. I'll put a painting on the shop and share. Yes, please, please do. We would love to see it. I am volunteering. I haven't even told you all, but I am actually volunteering for FOSS now, which is, some of you may not have known, but FOSS is a charity connected to the primary school that I was telling you guys about in the village. It's called Friends of Seascale School. I will be doing a Facebook. I am currently in the middle of doing a Facebook page. They do have one, but I'm in a bit of a technical what to do at the moment. So once I've got that, I can share it with you all. And the reason I say that is because they do lots of arts and crafts stuff, and I think it'd be nice also to show you all. Certainly those of you who donated little unwanted craft supplies, what the kids get up to with it. I'm really excited to show you all that. That is beautiful. Oh my god, right. I think I found my style, you know, guys. On this rainy day, I feel like I found an approach to collage. How long's it been, guys? See, that's dry now. That's one good thing about it. I'm interested to see how this dries though, because I do find that when you put glue on top of anything glittery, you lose the shine, you lose that kind of sexy iridescent vibe. It just sort of dulls it a bit, you know. Try and get some of it off. Oh well, we'll see. As a tester, even as an experiment, it'll be good. Right, let's see if we can get some of this in, shall we? I'm not really happy with this bit down here, so I'm quite happy to forego all of that really, and just have a big swatch of paper there. Nice flat surface, love it. Let's do it. What have we got to lose? Nothing. Yeah. Ooh, yum. Yeah, good. Oh, I've just put a load of thing on that. Oh, that's fine. That's nice. I quite like that actually. That little corner bit there. It's cute. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's the only thing with me, I always struggle to get the corners and stuff down. Is there a trick to it without getting it on the thing? Probably not. Oh, I don't know. Hang on. These glue stick thingies, they're absolutely bloody fantastic, you know. I've got it on my vintage jumper. Oh wow. Jessica, hello my love. How are we doing there? Right. Who have we got now? Tree Luster, I was laughing at your comment about the frozen towel. I cannot tell you, it changed my life on a few occasions. It saved my sizzling little bacon. I'm not even kidding. That it sounds incredibly OTT, right? But it was a beautiful thing. It was just absolutely fabulous. Jessica, love it. Keep being awesome friend. Oh, Jessica, you're an absolute bloody delight. It's rainy here too. Yeah, I know, but people are finding actually the sound of the rain quite therapeutic and calming, so that's good. Or yes, those kid thingies. These are like little, I don't know whether who has them, but in the UK, these are like quite nostalgic. You usually have them at like primary school. They're fantastic, but they are really, really good. They are so reliable. Reb, hi my lovely, hello, how are you doing? Debbie, loving the torn strips of landscape. Thank you. I'm loving the glittery one. And I like the flatness of it too. What's she saying? You can use an old blank card to flatten out the paper to get the bubbles out. Yes. That's true. Actually, it's quite flat. Actually, I mean, this bit's a bit shit, but I think that's more just. Oh, I'm just making it worse. Right, stop touching. Won't touch it. I'm loving that. Right, let's get some of this on there. I like flatness. I like this bit here as well. Again, all just random. Randomness. Okay, that's, oops. Nice. See if it goes on top of it. Oh, it does. That's quite nice actually, but it does get rid of a lot of that. Let's do that, just as an experiment. Okay, cool. That's nice as well. Yeah, I like that. Wicked. Oh, nice. Where we are. It's relaxing, yes. It's actually really relaxing for me as well. plants do need rain, Jessica. I won't show you my garden. It's an absolute jungle out there. I had planned to have the extension, didn't I? But with new plans that have come across mine and Mark's horizon, we've decided to postpone the extension for a while, for a couple of years, right? And obviously I had hoped the garden would be gone by then, but obviously not, so now I've got to deal with the bloody garden. Heather, hello my love, how are we doing? It's raining in Florida too, and hot. So yeah, I can imagine that Florida rain is like, let's take your shampoo into the street kind of vibe, I feel. Cynthia, seems raining everywhere, but not here. It's extremely cloudy, but no rain yet. My hydrangeas could use some rain. Send some to Virginia, please. I tell you what, my hydrangeas are looking amazing, both front and back. I'll put some pictures on the Swap and Share and the YouTube community. They are looking beautiful, and they're at that phase where they're bright pink, obviously amazing, but they've got a haze of that green where it's just starting to flower. It's a stunning situation out there, I'll be honest, guys. I'm in Texas. I feel you, hot and humid. Oh yeah, all my cucumbers are so overgrown. Send some. Paul, my love. I'm going to have to ask, what are you doing? I love your freedom. My OCD can't handle it. No. For those of you who don't know, Paul is an illustrator and he's an amazing, amazing illustrator. I've known Paul for a number of years now, and I bet put up with some of my crazy moments. Paul had to have a safe word because I was that crazy. Pineapples. When I used to have a meltdown, I used to go, right, pineapples, and that was my cue to go and get a coffee or a cigarette or something. I don't smoke now, but at the time, pineapples. Yeah, Paul's a great illustrator. Go and have a look at his work. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, this OCD, Paul, would literally. But don't you think it's an extension of just me in general and the way I live? Generally, my approach to life. I love the pink landscape. Are you going to keep art room in the conservatory for a while then? So yeah, I am going to keep the art room in the conservatory. There's no other place in the house now. We've renovated the whole house. So yeah, and I'm happy. We're happy. You know, I think the just like times like when it's raining can be a bit annoying, certainly when you're trying to film so much. But this is a very kind of like rough and ready channel anyway, so there's that. And the only other time that it becomes a bit of a nuisance is when it's really, really hot, because the sunroom with the smallest amount of sun, you could literally grill an egg on my arse cheek. You know, it is hot, and so that can be quite uncomfortable. And I can't store any art materials, so that's why we've got those big trolleys that are currently in the living room. I can't store them. But yeah, this is just me pissing about. Like today's not too bad. It's a really nice temperature now, which I'm so really happy at. It is a lovely temperature. Love the pink landscapes, the vibe. Yes. I've got a few down here. I'm going to bring them all up in a minute and we're going to do a little thingy. I'm going to go back to the A3. That's still drying, but I think it should be dry by the time we're done this one. And just work on them all. But I'll take a picture of them all and I'll pop them all to Swap and Share and the community page on YouTube, and you'll see them all together. It looks amazing. Are you going to keep the... Yeah. A great safe project. Oh, yeah. I need one. Ooh, what's this one? It's this Prismacolor. Nice. Is that... So... Oh, no. These are the non-water soluble ones. This is about to go mental then. I was like, what is Prismacolor doing in there with the water? But it's not. Faber-Castell. See, I love pencils so much. I love Faber-Castell. One thing I will say though is the colours are extremely muted. The palette, each tone is very, very muted than you would find in other brands, if you like. Nice. Okay. I'm going to let that one dry. So cute. I love the craziness of it all. Right, let's see where we're at with this big A3 then. I think there are still bits that... balls. It's too big. Okay. Okay. Right, what are we doing? It's out of control now, guys. Okay, we made room. We've made room. Brilliant. Can you see that? I need to wait for my screen to catch up to see if you can see that. Get a drink. I think my favourite one so far is the A4. I think the ink here is a bit wet, so I'm just gonna, I think the rest of it's pretty dry. Yeah, the rest of it's pretty dry, I think. Well, yeah, the rest of it's pretty dry, that's great. I'm probably going to get, shall I go and get oil pastels? Yeah, I'm going to go and get some oil pastels. Right, wait there guys, wait there. It's got to be done, innit? Okay, come here. So, I will get rid of you and you. Love an oil pastel. Oh, almost went flying there. Where are we at now? Nobody reminds us to give a live thumbs up. Yes, sorry. Yes, if you could give the live a thumbs up, that would be amazing. Everyone's so much better at it than me. I always forget, I'm just the worst, literally. The absolute bloody worst. Right, let's get rid of you because do you make space? No, I'm not giving you anything, am I? Calm down. Honest to God. The smallest of Russells, and these kids are out here like food instantly, like we don't feed them. Why is that? That's what I mean. Why is that? Okay. I think that's better. Sorry, I just need to keep it sort of somewhat organised because, well, why not? Right, let's do it. Let's do this. Thank you, just did, Paul. Perfect. This is just me pissing about. I know what you're doing, hon. You're a darling. You're right, Paul, though. You good, babe. So, there are quite a few different pinks, and I'm probably going to break a few rules. They're completely self-imposed rules, not actual rules, but yeah, okay. Some of these colours are dead muted. Oh, I don't know, guys. Oh yeah, baby. That one's sexy, that one, isn't it? Oh yeah, you sexy little chicken. Like that. That's a nice colour, that one though. Where's my little thingy? Here we go. That one's, oh yeah. That's nice. I'm just taking little notes of the colours on here. And that was shit, wasn't it? Absolutely shit, that one. I do need to go through these actually. See, the problem is I've got all the colours in front of me and I haven't limited myself to pink, so obviously I can. Kind of need to just go through them all. And then I find ones that aren't pink and I want to play with them and I'm like, no, because that's not the rules. You get it. You get it. Oh, that one's nice. I think that was the one I put on there, but the texture's a bit pants. I haven't used that one in a while. Pants. Jesus. Oldie but goodie, guys. I also love it when I find a piece of oil pastel that's caked in glitter. I love that. Hi Shell, my love. How you doing? Heather, I don't think anyone has so many varieties of pink. It brings me joy. Well, I think you do. It's just you probably don't bring them all together. You know, I just thought it was a great idea, considering last week? Was it last week? We did our, you know, mixing. That's nice too. I'm swatching at this point, guys. Swatching. Well, that one's just not good. Why is that just being an absolute slag then? Come on. Oh, you just being a sausage roll. Okay. Oh, that's gone right through that. Why are we not surprised? We're not surprised. I'm just trying to keep a note. Oh, I'm going to put some of this on here. I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a bit of that, shall we? Yeah, so if you have like paints, oil pastels, that kind of thing, or, you know, different types of pencils, you're going to have a pink in either of those. If you were to bring those together, you might be surprised, Heather. I'll be honest. You might be very, very shocked. I think I just need to commit and put that down because I don't know how the shape is working out. Now let's do that. Do that. Just completely. Right, here we go. Here we go. I love that little bit of white on the edge. Where's that? Here. The edge. You're an edge lady. You're an edge person. Brilliant. I love an edge. I don't know what it is. When I do canvases and stuff, I do find myself being very, very focused on the edge of things. You know, where I put a lot of my most random colours, certainly where I swatch, I find myself on bigger works doing bits of the edge. So there is something in that. I'm fighting the urge though, guys, to, on the paper, right, I get it. Yes, I do love a bit of the edge on ripped paper. There's something quite satisfying about that, isn't there? I'm fighting the urge to add more colour, but I'm not going to do it because I really feel like it's an exercise in restraint for me. I could just feel like a million people laughing. Exercise in restraint. That's not really a pink, is it? Not really, no. I would say it's more fleshy. Is that fleshy? Yeah, that's more fleshy too. Oh well. They will be pink on the scale of something somewhere. That's what I'm going with. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. Nice. I think these are more red. No, I don't like it. It's horrible. What was I thinking? Okay. Right, what was I going to do though, guys? Oh, I don't know what I was going to do. Let's get a bit of this white. We're so close to the end of this white. I just want to get something else in that contrast I was talking to you about. This was my first piece when I started this live. So usually what I find is that it's the most crappiest because I'm all stiff and I'm all, it's the warm-up. The workshop for the patrons, YouTube will be getting a much smaller version, however, is about warming up and how investing in that time more than I probably should has changed my practice, has allowed me to be more free and opened up other aspects of how I use materials and medium and how I collate ideas and all that kind of thing. The warm-up period is actually so important. And it's a very small margin of your time where you create something that should just be pure freedom. And I know that that's so difficult because in fact it is the worst period because you can't seem to see that. Your brain just is like, no, it needs to be perfect. Everything we do needs to be everything fabulous and perfect. And actually it's very restrictive. So that's what the workshop's about actually. It's about warming up. And I'm really enjoying filming it, but as I said, I expected it to be done like weeks ago. But no, I've just ripped a bloody hole through that. I am such an absolute... I shit myself. Oh, what? Ma? Please can I have another cup of tea? It's on the... Oh, you're a legend. Man puts up with a lot. He really does. I feel just amazing now. So glad those tablets kicked in. Jesus. Right. Just scooch that down a bit. Oops. Oh well. Things like that. History of the piece. That's the kind of vibe I go for. Oh well. It's just history of the piece. Red big leaves in the warm-up. Believe in the warm-up, people. Oh, Jesus. The power of the warm-up. It's a thing. It really is a thing. And I believe it in so much that I've done like a 2-hour video on it. So I'm excited when that comes out, although I'm so struggling to get values out of this because although everyone thinks that I've got enough paint, like variation of paints to pull this off, I don't think I do. I mean, my palette needs to be much bigger, much bigger, because it's just flat at the moment. It's just the only bit that sticks out is that bit, and that bit there's no contrast. And quite frankly, it's pissing me off. Right, I've got an idea. Here we go. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do a bit of that. Here we go. Just shove a load of stuff in there, look. Just as a laugh. Let's get a bigger brush. Let's do that. And then let's do that. Okay. Ooh. I hate everything about that. But it's there. Okay, let's try and smudge it out to make it a bit more intentional. Okay, where's the... Okay, let's block it out. Make it, yeah, okay, right. I've got an idea. I'll get there. I'll get there. This is just what it is. Right, what's Laura saying? You better order some more pinks from Jackson's, Laura. This is why she gets blamed. It's her own fault, really, isn't it? You see it now, don't you? Look at that. See what I mean? She isn't. There's no shame in that woman. There's no shame. I swear to God. Yes, you're absolutely right, Laura. I will do that this evening. I would love to do, I think, okay, I like this blockiness before I go on to my tangent about wanting to do more monochrome fueled videos. I like this blockiness. There's something really cute about that. And it breaks things up. That we need those aspects of flat, don't we? We need the flatness. We need the flatness. Love that. I'm literally getting shit everywhere. This is well done, Elise. I haven't missed any comments, have I? Shell loves the jumper. Shell, this is a vintage jumper, babe. I got it off Vinted. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm getting white paint everywhere. I'm going to stick him, though, on there. Yeah, I'm going to stick him on there. Oh, let's put some of this on here, maybe. Yeah. Like that. It's a bit big for that. Let's try that. I love this bit, so I'm not going to do that. Why don't we do that? Or that? That. I think the paper's too light. If it was a different pink, I would be fine with that. Is there any more of that other pink that we had? No, I've used it all. Okay, let's see if we can't make... I've got an idea. Scissors. Scissors. I do have these like little, what are they called? They're little punches, like hole punches, and for the life of me, I don't know where I've put them. I do not know where I've put these hole punches. They're like little stars. I'm just going to make a moon kind of vibe out of this iridescent paper. Okay. Don't need it to be perfect, but at least try and show willing, at least, with your bloody hands. Come on. That's good enough. Mod Podge. Come on, get out, get out. Ooh. Cool. Just such a mess, aren't I? Okay, do that. Stick him down there. Boop. Wicked. Okay. Right, that's good. Just for a giggle. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's very crafty. No, I don't like it. Don't like it. Get out of my life right now, immediately. Right, it's gone. I feel bad. See, this is the problem with this kind of thing. As soon as I feel, I love craft. Please, let's get something very straight. I absolutely love craft. But I also recognise that there is a fine line between fine art and craft. And I love trying to balance that line. I'm very conscious that there are some die-hard craft lovers that might mistake my intentions as anything other than me trying to find my way through it. Does that make sense, or am I just talking utter bloody shite again? Okay. I am going to plonk a bit of this sparkly stuff on this here piece of thingamabob. Okay, that will do. Right, yes, go over there. Right, here we go. There we go. Right, just make sure it's in the crease. Cool, that'll do. Dry. What's now, Reb? You are delightfully chaotic. I'd ease up on the word delightfully. But yeah, chaotic is definitely on brand. But I am going to write that down because I think that would be a really good sticker someday. Be delightfully chaotic. That's what we want. Be delightfully chaotic. Now I'm going to get away with this red. Is it going to come across as pink? I don't think it is. But I am going to dottage. Oh, do I do? No, I don't have that. Balls in a handbag. Oh, I might. No. Yes, I'm going to do it. Do I do that? Right, I love dots, so I'm just going to do this. See if we can get something out of that. But I'm going to do this to try and huddle it up a bit, and I think that looks utterly shite. Yeah, that's shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh. It's fine.
Pink show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. No. Yes, keep that for you. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, we've had to get rid of the gloves, guys, because it was pointless at this point. What's this now? Laura, the Mod Podge lid on the moon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Laura. Hang on then. Hang on. Need a bit more of a contrast in there. I think we can do that with a bit of. Oh, my husband's cooking eggs. It smells amazing, actually. Oh, it smells so good. Right, now a nice cup of tea. Shell, sorry, quick visit. Heading out for evening. Have a lovely time, Shell, my love. Love the delightful chaos as well. Makes me feel less alone. Oh, Heather, you're not alone, babe. I'll tell you now. My husband would laugh. Ma, people are calling me delightfully chaotic. People are calling me delightfully chaotic.
Who you are?
Delightfully, though.
You're a positive nutcase.
A positive nutcase. It could be worse, guys, I'll be honest. I know what I am. It could so be worse. I need more, like... Why are my pinks in oil pastels so absolutely bollocks? That's what I want to know. I'm really trying my hardest not to reach for different colours, because some of them, I mean, watch. Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't even have right, calm down. Calm your tits. Come on. Now I've got to cover up this green. I'm going to hate myself for it. I hate myself for it. Oh well. It is what it is. Right, let's get some of these. I know they're not technically pink, but they kind of are. So let's try and get some of this in there, shall we? Just as a experiment. I like that. That's cute. But you know the dottage. Oh, I need a dark colour for dottage. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say. Is that going to do it? Oh, it's not bad. Hang on. Let's try it with this. Hang on. Call the police, use green, Laura. See what I mean? That's why Laura gets the blame, because she's a little... Don't you dare, Laura. You call the pink police, I'll be raging at you. Yes, my love, that's fine. Thank you. That's what I mean about the dottage. Love it. So that's less shit than the last time we tried. Seems like this is the only one that's kind of like darker, that you can actually see it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know why, Heather. Just do it. Green and pink. Ah. Yeah, but those are not the rules. Heather says I make the rules, right? I appreciate that. But you know, I suppose I'm trying to learn something here about mark making. I'm a firm believer. Honest to God. I am a firm believer that I need to get colour in there because it's looking a bit gross and horrible. That I am liking a bit more though. Ooh, what's she gonna do? Oh yeah, I did the right thing. I did the right thing, guys. Yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm a firm believer that when you are mark making, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm a firm believer that when you mark make, it's always best to do it from, like, in monochrome, you know. So obviously, what was that sound? Messenger incoming. Oh, it's my mother. Sorry, Mum, can't. I'm on a live, babes. I'm a firm believer that when you want to explore mark making techniques, do it monochrome, because then you're not so distracted by the combination of colour. I am a big believer in that. In fact, actually, it was taught to me by one of my teachers at our college. The woman's a legend. That is a good brew. Okay, I'm going to do something with this. I might regret it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Where's that? I'm going to... I feel like I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. It's happening. I'm doing it. I've done it. Balls. I'm getting it everywhere already. Go. Right. I want it to be flat and dark. Okay, I do regret it, but that's less about the colour, more about the material, and it needs to be a lot darker. Do you get what I'm trying to do? Okay, let that dry, and I'll probably go in with something a bit more opaque, but I think that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, I'll just cover that up with that, because I don't like these wipey bits. I'm not a fan of them. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, you're not sticking down now. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if you go up here. Ooh, nice. I don't know what these dots are. I love a dottage. Okay. These are our new cups, and I feel like they're going to get stuff all over them. I feel like a darker sky is going to work in that one, but it needs to be much, 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 much darker. How am I going to achieve that with a limited palette? What's that then? Oh, I've got the lids up round the wrong way, silly cow. Actually, it's not bad. I love these interlocking things. Okay. Right, I'm going to let this one dry and move on, I think. I need to spray this one anyway. Can't seal it until it's dry, so I'll do that later. Right, let's cook up. Let's put this little one. I think I'm happy with this little one actually. Yeah, I'm happy with that little one. I might put some dottage in that too. Yeah. I'm going to seal that one. Can I seal that out of this? Probably can. Let's have a look. Right, there we go. Boop. Right, seal those. Cool. Seal those. Wicked. Is that gonna go? I think that was out of yeah, that'll do. Okay, so she's fine. I do need a pen though. Bless you. I'm not even kidding. These all look amazing. I called someone a silly sausage roll the other day. They laughed so hard. I was like, oh, that's the really lazy redhead in me. Honestly, guys. They can't have a go at you either, you know? I'm a silly sausage roll all the time. It came from like when I hurt myself. My husband, because I hurt myself a lot, I'll trip over a shadow in my absolute fucking nightmare. I'm such a wimp that Mark, my husband, will come up and be like, are you a silly sausage? And it came kind of from that. Right. Pink. Night. Live. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'll let that one dry too. I'll pick up this A4. It's a bit darker though. Love this. Happy with that. Am I happy with that though? Am I though? Probably not. He's done. He might do a P, but he's gone for. Ooh. Oh yeah. Nice. I wish I could say I'm not klutz, but my mystery bruisers say otherwise. Reb, we all know what that is, babe. Honestly, I'm terrible. I'm so accident prone, it's unreal. So bad. Yeah, I'm really, really bad. I do get mystery bruises as well, to be fair. It's so annoying. Right. Ooh, that's quite nice. Like the opaqueness of this one. It's quite nice actually. Oh, that's nice. Flatness. I don't know actually. Actually no, take the colour entirely. It's absolutely shocking. Let's try and lighten up a bit with this. Oh. Okay, it's a little bit better. Gross. Oh. No, I don't like it on there. Why did I do that? Let's try and cover that bit up. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that one's lovely. Oh. Bit of dottage. Don't know why. Literally makes no sense whatsoever, but just something about it. Just absolutely love. That one's good. I feel like this is the first live we've done in a while where I'm actually going to get something sort of finished. I say finished loosely. This is sketchbook work, all right? So if you're watching this later on in years to come, when the channel just explodes, this is sketchbook work. I can't be on with people being like, do you think that's your best work? Yeah, actually, I stand by it. I do. It's amazing. Rare, but wish I could. Sue, yay, I'm catching your live. Hi, Sue. How are you doing, my love? In the US, and I'm usually working. Yeah, we do lives on a Friday, so now and then. This live, however, is slightly earlier than normal on account of a few factors, really, but it doesn't seem to have diminished people coming, which is great. Oh, see, that's a nice colour with that. I really enjoy that. Let's go see if it works on that. It does, but that is not working out for me. Oh, I've got an idea, right? It's not really the one. I need something. Right, let's see if this is the one. Okay, so this isn't a pink, but we're going to be rebels. Is it going to do it? No, it's not. It's just going to rip the paper in two. Is it going through? It's ruined somewhat the integrity of that one, but that's okay. I'm not really bothered about that side either. I need a really dark, probably going to have to get an acrylic paint for that. Okay, wait there guys, acrylic paint coming. Needs acrylic paint. It's the only way I'm going to get that opaqueness, isn't it? Right, let's try and clear some of this up, just a tad. That'll do. Literally, it's not going to get any better. I'll be honest. Okay, move you aside because you are looking fabulous. Right. Pull. Perfect. You though are looking a bit shit. Right, what's this? This is, do I want that colour? No, that's just going to be disgusting. What about you? Right, so you're a red. So if I do this, I'm just going to commit. Right, get off. Cool. But I need a bit of pink in there. So let's put a bit of you in there. Cool. And hopefully I can mix it up just because I can. Cool. Okay, let's have a look now. I've got a vision, guys. It needs to be so much darker than that. I've used way too much on here. I'm probably going to need another piece. But I know what I'm trying to achieve. Not very well. I want it to be dead flat. Okay, I need to get a lot of this excess off. Let's see. You're wet. What isn't wet that I can... Hang on. Okay, let's put you in there. I'm just gonna put a little start something here just to get rid of some of this excess but not waste the material. Oops. What on earth did... Oh shit. Oh, balls. I've literally covered the Yeti in red paint. Soz. So I will clean it up in just a moment. She's gonna kill me. It's the Lazy Tech Heads Yeti, this. Okay, yeah, I'll go and get a coffee because I'm paranoid. I'm just so messy. That's my problem. Oh yeah, it's coming right off. Brilliant. Oh, it's gone. Very, very good. Sorry if you can hear that. I apologise. Soz. Yeah, you're good. Good as new, chicken. Good as new. Okay. I feel like that's as good as it's going to get for now. But the flatness is still there. The concept is still there. Cool, cool, cool. I am going to work with this one though. Yeah, why not? Just for a laugh, guys. ASMR. Did it really sound bad? I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, balls. Don't stick to that. Don't be a slag. Come on. I believe in you. Yeah, delightfully chaotic. I just keep thinking about that. Sorry. Okay, a bit of white. That will be quite good. Just a giggle. Just a giggle. Debbie Ann, where's Missy going? I have to go, but it's been fun. I hope you... Bye, Missy. Bye, my love. Sorry I didn't see your message there. Let us know when your YouTube's up and running, my love. So we can come and support you. So excited. I love it when someone takes the plunge into YouTube. It's such a beautiful thing. It is a difficult journey in some respects, but it is so, so, so rewarding. It really, really is. Here, Debbie Ann. How's going big? How you doing? How are we getting on? In fact, this pink phase is all in aid of going big because I have visions of creating a big pink piece. I really do have serious visions. Having a big pink piece. Really excited about it. I want confetti. I do want that. I will get that. But it's so expensive. That's the other thing. I know it sounds mental, but it is so expensive, confetti. I will do an order. I'll do it. Let's do a bit of this, shall we? Working my way up there. Look, big is relative, isn't it, really? You know, what is big? Do you know what I mean? That's not really as dark as I want it, but I think it's got lots of white on my brush. So it's mixing in, which is quite nice because you have this kind of like variation of colour you didn't expect you were going to get. I quite like that. Yeah. It's very Betty Frank actually, this. Betty Frank, by the way, is another YouTuber. She's got quite an extensive following. Really, really humble woman. Love her. She's great. I think I've spoken about it before, but yeah, really enjoy her channel. This is the vibe right now, the dottiness and everything is very much Betty Frank actually. I've just realised, looked down at one of my pieces and thought, it's like a bit of Betty Frank's actually. Monica! Got caught up. Nonsense, plus I'm late but glad you're still on. Still here, babes. Still here. How you doing, Monica? See you've got a new video out. I'm excited to actually go and watch that. I've got it saved, babe. I've got it saved. I'm going to watch that tonight, actually. I find you really calming. It's nice. Need you in my life, Monica. Oh, bloody hell. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with my hands today. I'm just all round, just finding life very challenging. Yeah, let's put that bit on. Yes, just like that. Yes, love it. Okay. I'm actually just going to use the same brush. Do you know why? Because I can. Oh. Okay. I do think I'm going to invest in some pink glittery paper like this. I really do. I think it's definitely my vibe. For sure. I'm going to do it. It's a bit of me, this. I'll tell you now. Let's put a bit there. Wicked. Try not to faff with it too much so I don't get the stuff. I like to be crisp and flat as possible. Cool. Marvellous. I like the way it's creating like that bit. That's cute. That's good. I'm not too sure about the tonage. That's very too much, and I'm borderline corpse colour, guys. Borderline corpse colour. You know we hate a bit of corpse colour. Got to remember to say colour, don't I? Jesus. Okay. Do you want to put that there? Bit of dottage. Bit of dottage. Bit of dottage there. No, we'll leave the dottage. Why is this looking so shite though? That's what I want to know. Why is it? Answer me immediately. Okay, let's shove you in there. Okay, that's a little bit better, I suppose. Okay. Hello, my love. Hi. What are you doing, little girl? Okay, I'm going to try. I don't know. That is this. I need it to dry, don't I? So I can get some more pastel-y stuff on it. Why, oh why, do you test me so? That's what I want to know. Okay, so I've decided that I believe this quinacridone, is that right? Quinacridone, Rose Light, Amsterdam colour. This is a corpse colour. We all know how I feel about that, guys. So, yeah, I'm probably going to decant it into a bowl and mix it with something else. Probably going to have to do that at some point because it is a very unappealing colour. I've gone off it. I did like it. Now I don't. I'm offended by the whole notion. Let's go in with a bit of this. This is the great thing about doing this sort of work, because it kind of like, you just go, it can't get any worse. Do you know what I mean? I feel like great experiments are done this way sometimes. When you just kind of go, well, can't really get any worse, can it? I'm just seeing how I feel about the colour, so I swatch it on stuff. Oh, hello, darling. Hello. She's offensive, but I keep it because this thing is what I would keep this spread for, is to remind me that this is a great concept and that we should move forward with it. The rest of it, however, I could live without. Yeah, I could live without it. For some reason, isn't it? This feels very oriental, and I can't put my finger. I think it's this and the red. That mark and the red. It's giving me an oriental vibe. Okay. I'm going to need to somewhat clear up a second because there's a lot going on here in there. Right. Chat amongst yourselves. I will not be a moment. I won't be a moment, will I? No. Okay. Just leave them there for a moment. They can go in a scrap pile, can't they? Go there. Oh. I'm just making room because I want to do like a little show and tell quickly. Right here. Literally, I get stuff everywhere. Does anyone else get the same? Cool. Getting somewhere. Those. Just go there a sec. Wicked. Cool. I can't believe I've still got paint all over this. She's not going to mind, is she? She probably will. Oh well. Oh. Okay, here we go. Sauce. Okay, I'm going to do a little show and tell quickly, because I just think that would be kind of cool. I've got my pen here just in case someone says something fabulous that I need to write down. Okay. Right, let's try. Where do we start? Went from big to small, didn't we? Okay, so okay, we had this big one. I just need to wait for my film to catch up because I need to see if you're in the shot. Ooh, sorry about that noise. Okay. So, this is probably more like Betty Franks than most of them, I'll be honest. I really enjoy this spread. I like the use of the glittery collage. I don't usually do collage because I'll be honest, it's not always been my strongest point, but it's something I'm always really attracted to, certainly when I see it in other people's work. I absolutely love it, and I'm just so jealous of their ability to just use collage so effortlessly. So I'm liking my efforts towards collage. I think this is more my thing, this kind of trying to create an actual line, a landscape, whereas this is more like a field. Do you know what I mean? I really like that. Love the dottage, loving a dottage. I really like the use of monochrome, and I like the clash of pinks because each tone is obviously very, very different, and I really like how that works. So the big one I'm really, really happy with. I am going to annotate this though. I'll put nothing but pink live. What's the date? It's 27th of June 2025. I'm going to put at 2055. Wicked! Love it. Oh, I really like that. I need to, yeah, I do. This will need to dry overnight. So I'm probably going to pop that there. Right, the next one was A4. Specifically, this one. I love this one. I probably think that other than maybe the A5 and the A6, this is probably my favourite. I think the smaller ones have become my favourite. This is really, yeah, Laura agrees, love the stripiness. I really like this. I like the phases of, I like the differences. You've got a bit of dottage. Love the stripes. I like the patchiness. I love the swatchy vibe. I love the scritchy. There's a lot going on, but I think it works very well. I like when there's a lot going on, but it's very balanced. So I'll just pop that there. Obviously, this is a work in progress. It does look like a pile of shit, but that's okay. One good thing about this piece though is this bit, this mountain that I've created with this collage. That for me is like one of the reasons, the only reason I'll probably keep this piece going. I might even just keep it here. I might just be like collaged mountain line. I'll put nothing but pink. (27th of June 25 at 2057). Cool, love it. I like this patchiness, this swatchiness. I'm really, really just completely obsessed with this. I think it feeds in, I think the practicality of it feeds in for my love of colour and how colour reacts to each other. And I think swatching for me is just a great way to explore mark making, colour theory, moods, that kind of thing. I really enjoy this, and I think that this is probably going to be a permanent fixture this concept here is going to be a very permanent fixture in my work. That's quite nice though, isn't it? Yeah, you're sticking around for the long haul, chicken. Sticking around. Yeah, love that. I like this side. If that section was on this section, I would be like this side, and would just sort of pretend the ugly sister doesn't exist. Unfortunately, they've got bits about one another that we just have to accept and love. Fine. Then it is the A5. This one I love. I really, really like this. Again, the use of collage is amazing. The swatchiness, difference in colours. Some of the colours don't go and clash, and I really enjoy that. I'm trying to keep up with everyone's comments. So everyone's loving the stripiness. Heather, did you write down delightful chaos? That's right. Well done. Thank you, Heather. I'm going to put it on this one. Delightful chaos. And I'm going to put by Heather on the nothing but pink live. Yeah, really love the A5. Monica loves the A5. We all love the A5. I'm really, really happy with this piece. I love this bit. I like the flatness of this collage as well. That's really, really nice. I just think it's a very successful piece. It wasn't you, was it not? Who was it? I'm sure it was you. Was it Reb? Was it Reb? Tell me if it was Reb. I'm sure it was Reb now. Was it Reb? Hang on then. I think it was Reb. Was it Reb? Reb's on here as well. Everyone's on it. I'm going to just have a list of names. Anyway. Love this bit. Love the flatness. Love the collage. Love the swatch. Great. The only thing I would probably change, Reb. It was Reb. Sorry, Heather. I'm going to have to scrub you out, babe. I'll keep you in for reminding me. For reminding me. Heart. Reb. Said. It though. Great. Love it. I like the annotation as well. Sorry, Reb. Sauce babes. Cool. It was you. Sorry, babe. Literally the worst. I really like this. The only thing I probably would change or even reconsider is maybe the sky. I don't think it's too bad. I just don't think it's right. Does that make sense? I don't think it's bad. It's just not right. Yeah, but otherwise I love it. I'm going to get a piece of paper for that, actually. Cool. Wicked. There you go. Yep, that's that one. God, these sketchbooks are going to be going on for ages, aren't they? That's the thing with art creations. Art creations are so many pages. I mean, that barely closes, and we're not even halfway through this one yet. I'll be honest. Oh, but look at all that pink. Ooh, nice. She's sexy. So flat and beautiful. Yum. So yeah, there's that one. Okay, A6 then is this one. It's a bit blobby here, but that's because the glue is still drying. That's where I put some oil pastels. I again really like this one. And I think it's the collage contribution. Now I think this sky is actually better. Yeah, I think I like this sky more. Once the glue is dried though, I think that will be better, but I do prefer this sky than that sky. I think. Maybe if I try and it's purple. There we go. And flatten it out a bit. Do you know what I mean? Just give it a bit more of a. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that a bit better now. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, love that now. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking crap again. Yep, love that. Really like this piece. Happy. Now this small little Swatcheroonie book, what I was going for was a flatness on the sky. I do like the shapes though, although this colour is god awful against everything else. I actually like the fact that it is god awful. Right, hear me out. My relationship with colour, sometimes I like there to be a little bit of an awkwardness, things that shouldn't go but kind of do in my mind. This for me is a really beautiful example of that. I'm sort of on the knife edge of both loving it and hating it, and I think there's something very, yummy about that, and I feel like this and that little round thing, just like the little mountain, sparkly, then you've got this little red thing, then you've got that thing there that's colourful. It's a really beautiful balance of shit things that are less shit together, but in totality. Do you get what I'm saying? My articulation of why I love this, I've decided I love it. In fact, I would put it up there as one of my favourite pieces. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? It's always the unsuspecting bit, isn't it? It's always the unsuspecting stuff. Don't like is just as important. Yes, Reb, you are right. Knowing what you don't like is just as important as knowing what you do like. That's very, very true. And I think you change. I think you change as well. You evolve, don't you? So in a couple of months' time, I might decide, no, actually, there's no validity in this one. It has no value. I don't like it. But I can't see that happening because of its just utter awkwardness. It is awkward. Tonally awkward. The colours don't work. They're both from very, very two different spectrums, two different colour families. And yet they're all trying to work together to create something. And in that, I love it. I've decided this is my favourite piece. I know. What are you going to do? You're going to... No, fine. Yeah, this is my favourite piece. I've decided. Same, isn't it? What's Monica saying? Love this wee one too. Like a little yolk. Yeah, it is like an egg yolk sunny. I love that. Reb, there's tension. That is very lovely. Yes, you are right. There is a lot of tension going on here. And I really, really enjoy that. I am just completely in love with this piece. What is going on? It's just so fabulous. See, it's always, so that's the thing with me, and this is the thing that I know about me, right? The less the less importance, the better it is, right? So I know the words are just not flowing. I do apologise. So I've always gone on the basis, which is why I always used to use swatch paper to create work on top of, because it's already damaged, it's already compromised. There's, you know, when you come to a clean white spark piece of paper or a canvas, there's a sense of like elevation there, isn't it? It's a sense of occasion, importance. It's like going to a black tie event. Yeah, you're always nervous, you're always kind of like, feeling awkward, because it's not normal, is it, right? Just in some people it is, but to me it's not. I'm very much kind of, you know, I can never have my nails done. I very rarely wear makeup, and, you know, unless the mood takes me. I am very kind of hustle and bustle vibe, kind of just rough and ready, that kind of thing. So when there's any issue with thing with occasion, like that's what I hate. I always hated like white cubes. I understand the importance of them, but I just don't like them anyway. I don't like plinths, anything where there's like an elevation, it's like occasion. I've always been very much a bit more of a relaxed creative, and my best work has always been created that way. This is like the shittiest little sketchbook. It has absolutely no weight to it whatsoever. I use it very much for swatching, kind of like tree thingy, you know, but in its worthlessness, I happen to create some of my favourite pieces because there's just no risk, is there? I always feel like tighten up when there's you know, with this nice surface, and I always feel like really like, oh. But when I don't have that, I seem to create just wonderful things that I just want to stare at for days. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. I could talk about this for literally hours. I will take a photo of this little collection here because it is quite incredible and wonderful. I am going to go on to this one here. Go on, you can do it. Well done. I'm going to make my face massive. Sod about it. Look at this jumper though. And have you noticed I'm wearing pink glasses? Look how pretty. Thank you all so much for joining. It's been an absolute wonderful time. I was thinking, how am I going to get through this today? But I did, and I created some amazing pieces, and all in preparation for going big again. So I'm really excited about that. I do have some canvases in. I'll probably stretch my own canvas. I think I'll probably start again, stretch my own canvas and just start again. I think that's probably the best way of doing it, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to like, and if you're not already subscribe, it really helps me out. It's completely free, but it helps me continue to do this sort of stuff on a regular basis. Thank you so much. You're all the best. Kat, if you're still here, don't know, but Kat, can you add your granddaughter's artwork to the swap and share? That would be great. I have Delightful Chaos by Reb now reminded me by Heather. But thank you all so much for joining me. And yes, Leslie, thank you. I will have the best 10-year wedding anniversary at the weekend. I'll more than likely do a load of shorts over the weekend, so you can, you know, come along for the ride. Bye guys.